episode here in Hong Kong.
Today we're actually eating snake.
Snake?
Yes.
People look so fashion and so luxury.
Yeah. Anyway, let's hike it. The secret spot that not a lot of people know, so let me show you guys.
Hello guys, this is Justin and Alina and welcome back to our new episode here in Hong Kong.
So in the last episode, we arrived in Hong Kong. So Hong Kong is actually my hometown. I lived here for over 17 years and I moved to Australia when I was 2017. Today, we're going to show you around Hong Kong, especially Central, the financial hub of Hong Kong, and show you what it's like traveling in 2023 in Hong Kong. Right now, we are super hungry. And as you can see in the background on the side, there are a lot of people walking past us because right now it's peak lunchtime. And in Central, if you haven't booked a table or reserved anything, then bad luck for you. It's very hard to find a restaurant at this time.
If you want to eat here before, you need 1 day, the day after.
1 day, 1 week or 1 month in advance, you need to book it.
You need to book it.
Yeah, that's the nature of eating in peak hours at lunchtime here in Central, is that there are many office workers here, so everyone is on a tight schedule. So like they allocate an hour of time slot, so like from 12 to 1. This is a period of time they need to go lunch. That's why everyone at the exact same time, they rush out to have lunch. So you can see most restaurants here in Central, especially in shopping malls, there's no chance where you get any tables. But if you get a bit further out of Central, the commercial hubs, then maybe further down you could find restaurants that are not full yet, but maybe sometimes you have to wait for 30 minutes. So if you venture out of Central a little bit, then you'll likely come across the mid-level escalators here in Central. They are very famous, especially because office workers in general, they're always in a rush. That's why escalators on the set of stairs is very important. It enhances speed for you to get to restaurants even faster during these peak hours. So as you see, everywhere you go, there are a lot of people during peak hours. And according to my auntie who worked here, she told me basically it's impossible. The first few sets of escalators, it's impossible for you to find any seats because people, likely for office people, they just want to go to somewhere that's accessed easily. So it will be the first 3 sets of escalator. The place that we go today is a little bit further up this set of escalator, so likely there'll be less people. And when there's less people, you probably don't have to reserve. That's why hopefully it's not full later. We'll see. You excited?
So excited. I'm so excited about the place where you bring me today.
It's a mystery place.
Because he already keep intriguing me around 1 month.
Yeah, last month I told her, when we go to Hong Kong, we need to try this dish, but I don't tell her what it is.
I hope I will like it.
But what Alina doesn't know is that today we're actually eating snake. So snake is actually a local delicacy here in Hong Kong, usually eaten in winter, but because we came at a summertime, so anyway, I want Alina to experience this eating snake experience. So yeah, I haven't told her yet. I've been hinting about this for 1 month. Let her guessing. We have arrived our first stop for today for lunch. And this place is called Se Wong Fun. I'm still not going to tell you what it is until you try the famous soup here.
Okay.
Alright, let's head in.
How again? Se Wong Fun.
Se Wong Fun. This is a very traditional Chinese style kind of restaurant here. You can see in Chinese cuisines, there are always round tables. So the reason why Chinese cuisines were always round table is that it represents like a reunion, a family kind of tradition where usually plates are shared in a circle.
I love how in Asian culture, especially China and Hong Kong, have like this ring table because they put something in like a rolling table and just you can get any food.
Yeah, exactly. Because in Chinese cuisines, dishes are usually shared amongst everyone instead of eating your own plate. So that's why in circle it's easier to share the plates. 嗰個係細鍋啊，嗰個係細鍋就係三碗幾咯。三碗幾 Oh, okay. Basically, today the main dish is actually a soup dish. It's a thick soup dish, and we were debating whether we should get individual bowl or we could get a big pot. Then we can share it together. Maybe it's better value in terms of. So here, the first line it says each bowl is 140 Hong Kong dollars. But for a small pot, it's 450 for around 3 to 4 people. So we decided to go with the small pot.
They already bring us this dish, and it's for me, for my first impression, looks like soup with mushroom. Alright?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Good.
It appears to be a harmless mushroom with meat and soup inside, but it's going to be an interesting soup.
Some special meat.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
It's like a chicken.
How did you know? It is chicken. It is chicken.
Oh, really? Hey.
So the meat inside is actually snake. You're eating snake today.
Snake?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't worry, usually the snake that they use in these kind of restaurants, they are not poisonous snakes, so they are harmless snakes. Yep, so no venom.
Wow.
Yep.
First time in my life I eat snake.
Yes. Exotic experience, like I said at the start of this vlog.
Amazing.
So apart from the snake, there's also this ingredient here, which is fish maw, which is very good for collagen. Alina will love it for skin.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. In Hong Kong cuisine, there are lots of healthy ingredients that usually use in dishes.
That's why Asians live longer life.
Yes, especially Hong Kong people, average 87 years old, highest in the world. At this snake place, you can actually order barbecue pork with rice. So this is how it looks like for standard Hong Kong barbecue pork. See, meals in Hong Kong are very balanced. Usually it comes with meat, veggie, and there is rice. Everything you need for a meal is well balanced.
Wow. So different.
So different? What's different?
I think here pieces it's like more fat. Yeah, tender.
More tender, more soft.
More soft. And the taste is not super sweet like we tried last time. It's like perfect.
Yeah, so this is how proper Hong Kong barbecue looks like. Apart from the soup and the barbecue pork, we actually ordered more dishes as well. So we've got the sweet and sour pork, which is one of Hong Kong's famous dish. And another one right here, this one is steamed sticky rice in lotus leaf.
Right.
And inside ingredients, there's octopus and there's garlic and there's chicken as well.
Yes.
So it smells so nice. This is the kind of cuisine that I grew up eating. Steamed lotus rice.
It's good.
Why it tastes good?
They have some special taste, maybe because of this leaf.
Yeah.
You can taste the lotus leaf in the rice.
To be honest, I don't know how to taste lotus, so it's so hard to explain. But yeah, it's tasty. It reminds me to plov, Russian plov. I mean, Uzbekistan cuisine.
We've arrived at the heart of Central, where all the skyscrapers are, all the corporate businessmen, where they work is exactly here. How do you feel, baby?
I feel it's really amazing impression because in this place, all people look so fashion and so luxury. Also have so many brands, luxury like a Gucci, Prada, Dior, Louis Vuitton.
Everything, it's
Yeah.
here. Let's go to office.
And now it feels like it's not so busy because it's not peak time.
Yeah.
But yeah, buildings, look how they tall. Crazy.
This is Hong Kong, guys. If you ever come to Hong Kong, this is what you expect to see. Beautiful, massive, tall skyscrapers. Is this your first time seeing so many tall skyscrapers?
I already was in Hong Kong before.
True, why I'm asking you. For many foreigners, when they first come to Hong Kong for the first time, when they see the buildings in Central, or even when you stay at Tsim Sha Tsui, which is on the other side of Hong Kong Island, it's a beautiful view. Guys, just kidding. This is not how we shoot B-rolls in general.
Usually we use gimbal.
So many of you always ask us in the comments, how do you guys shoot stable cinematic footage in your video? Are you guys ninjas? Well, today we're going to show you behind the scenes of our shooting and show you exactly what we do to get stabilized footage. This is a Zhiyun Smooth 5S gimbal and it is our go-to gimbal for shooting cinematic B-rolls. It is perfect for you all mobile video creators and TikTokers to spice up your filmmaking. The Zhiyun Smooth 5S gimbal has 5 different modes: the pen follow mode, locked mode, follow mode, point of view mode, and lastly my favorite, vortex. So I'm going to go over each mode one by one and show you guys some awesome footage for you to better understand how it works. Starting with the pen follow mode. In pen follow mode, the gimbal only follows the movement on the pen axis. This is good for any shot where you want the horizon to stay level and you don't want the camera to tilt up or down. Next, the locked mode. In the locked mode, all 3 motors are locked. The gimbals will not follow any of your movements. You can walk down the street, turn a corner, and the gimbal will stay facing exactly the same way. Next, we've got the follow mode, our go-to mode that we use all the time. In follow mode, the gimbal will follow your sideways movements as well as your tilt movements. This is good mode for filming in an environment like nature or a city, and you want to be able to tilt up and down to capture points of interest. Next, we've got the POV mode. In the POV mode, all three motors now respond to your movements. This means you can have the camera rotate on the roll axis. Just roll your wrist as you're filming and the gimbal will turn slowly and smoothly. Lastly, Vortex. Vortex mode allows you to shoot full 360 barrel rolls. This shot can be used to add an exciting dynamic to the shots. It also has 2-hour fast charging, super versatile panel design with a joystick, dial, menu, and mode switch button, and comes with field lights to brighten up your shots even in dark environments. So if you're looking to up your video shooting game, then check the link in the description and get yourself the Zhiyun Smooth 5S gimbal. As everyone knows, Hong Kong is famous for beautiful skyscrapers, and the best place for viewing all these skyscrapers overlooking the Victoria Harbour is of course the famous The Peak, which is on top of a mountain, a viewpoint overlooking everything underneath.
And today we're gonna go there, and for go there we need to take bus. It's in a bus station, bus number 15.
Yep.
So we just need wait. It's arrive after a few minutes.
Yes.
To pay. We will use this octopus card. We'll have money there, and this is so convenient in Hong Kong. You can pay for everything, every single market, every single shops, and also every single bus. Oh, our time. Let's see how it's easier. Beep, $11.
So the interesting thing about Hong Kong buses is that it's double deck, so you could either sit at the bottom floor or you could go up, which seats a lot more. I personally like to be at the top.
Before, when I went to Victoria Peak, we always climb by ourselves, like walking there, and it's around 3 hours, and it's crazy hot and hard. So this time we will use bus, right?
Yeah, so there are many ways you can get to the peak actually. Buses is only one of them. You can also take the famous Victoria Peak tram, which started from Central. And the good thing about a tram is that it does have an open roof, like a glass roof that allows you to see the background of the peak. But the downside is that, in my thinking, what's the point of taking a tram, or what's the point of even going to the top if you already see the view? So that's why we're taking a bus to keep that as a mystery. So if everything goes well, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Only 20 minutes and we already arrived in this place. This is called Victoria Peak, but this is not highlights of this place. Highlights, it's a view, amazing view to the city. But to the sea, this is view. We need to go to upstairs, and also later inside we will go to this shopping mall. Inside have some museum. It's called Museum Madame Tussauds.
That is basically a wax museum where there are lots of wax figures of different celebrities and pop figures, and you can take photos of them.
I don't know, but for me it's so interesting because inside even have figures with BTS.
Before we begin the tour, I just want to quickly tell you guys about the heart of the peak. So this surrounding me here is called Peak Galleria. Basically, there are lots of restaurants and different cafe options and lots of shops in there as well. But these stores are mainly rotational. So every few months, it could be a different restaurants again, but you can experience all kinds of Hong Kong cuisines from dim sum to cha chan tang options over there. But one place that has been around since I was born is the one over there. This one right here is the Peak restaurant. So it's been around since I was born. Probably even longer than I was born. And also in this infrastructure inside, there are actually lots of other local delicacies as well. For example, one of the famous local snacks in Hong Kong is of course the Hong Kong waffle. So let me show you guys. So right off the bat, the first store when you go into the shopping center is they sell Hong Kong waffles here.
Hong Kong waffles.
But the thing is, for me as a local Hong Kong person, if you come to the most tourist place, you will likely find fusions that is tailored to tourist tastes. So, for example, this one here, they have different kind of ice cream, and different flavors of Hong Kong waffles as well. I can tell you, the traditional Hong Kong waffles don't have ice cream, don't have any cream, don't have any other flavors. Oh no, what have they done to Hong Kong waffles? Pickled, bacon and cheese, coriander, peanut butter, chocolate. Oh.
Wow, oh, it's so nice. They try to make it more like different flavors for everyone.
No! God, please, no!
And of course, all these are traditional Hong Kong desserts. Usually, Hong Kong desserts, very commonly, they are some sort of soup and paste. For example, this one is black sesame soup with tofu pudding. This one's almond soup. So you can see Hong Kong desserts a lot of them are surrounding suits. Since you guys are our loyal viewers and subscribers, let me show you where the secret spot is. But first of all, there are a lot of race cars, premium luxury cars, usually at the peak. Because actually many high-class office workers, they actually live at the peak. Simply because, for one, it's very easy to access Central, which is where most business or bankers and accountants work in skyscrapers in Central, so it's very easy for them to access transportation. Just basically, you can even walk down or take a taxi. It's like 10 minutes down the hill, then you arrive at your office. Another thing is also because of the view that you're paying for. With a higher rental, you also get to see the magnificent view of the Hong Kong skyscrapers. That's included in the price. So 5 minutes into the walk, how are you feeling, baby?
I feel so like I'm taking shower.
Yeah. Anyway, let's hike it. I'm already
Hiking with 2-meter shoes is no comfy.
The next landmark you see big gardens. Just keep going up the hill for 20 minutes, then you arrive at our secret spot. Now this is where the important point is. If you choose between left or right, make sure to go up this set of slopes. Many of the tourists will miss this place.
A few moments later.
We're here.
I think it was around a 20 minutes walk just then, and we finally arrived at the secret spot that not a lot of people know, so let me show you guys. So I remember when I was young, I would come here to do some camping, overlooking this view right here. Alright, we just came down from the mountain, and at night at the peak it looks really busy with lots of people. And always Hong Kong at night, everything is more beautiful. So now we're gonna go into the peak tower and see what's inside basically. It's been almost 5 years since I've last come to the peak tower, and that's also where the Wax Museum is located. So
This is Museum Madame Tussauds in a P1 floor. This is entrance, and you already can see this guy is famous, and also here have some few guys that looks like real men. Oh my god.
this man is actually a famous Hong Kong singer. His name is Lei Hak Kan. I actually grew up listening to his songs.
Wow.
Blah blah blah. I forgot about the lyrics already. I'm so bad with names, by the way. Just a heads up. When we're in this wax museum, very likely I'll forget all the names of these celebrities. For example, this one right here, he's very popular. I think you guys would know him as Sherlock Holmes or Doctor Strange from Marvel's. Something Benedict Cumberbatch, I believe that's his name, but don't count my words on it. And then there are also a lot of other celebrities around.
This I know.
So as a quick look, as usual, like we mentioned just then, we always buy our tickets through Klook, so make sure to save money using our code projectwhere.info.
Okay, let's start from this one. Do you know this guy?
Honestly, everything here looks so real. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. The eyes is reflective. The skin texture looks good as well. Yeah, the quality is just amazing.
Yeah, everything looks exactly like real life.
Drama queen, king. Okay. Okay, go. This one.
Go.
I think, to be honest, from this point onwards, we need to be more respectful because these are all the presidents and historical leaders. So need to be more respectful. So, bro, it's so cringe. So she's the one who is really good at making all these wax.
Oh, this is Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, she's so beautiful.
Yeah, she's really beautiful. And basically, they're telling you how they make all these waxes. All right, let's start from the first step. First step, you need to have a ceiling, so they measure your body, your length, your everything, measurements. And then the second step is they make the sculpting, all the details, the bones, the muscles. And in the third step, it's molding. So the finished clay bodies are molded. And the fourth step is hair. So they make the hair, which takes around 140 hours, they said here. And then fifth step is coloring. So they're gonna color the wax, the eye colors, and the hair and everything, and then make the eyes as well and the teeth.
Wow, that looks
So realistic.
yeah.
And seventh step is the final decor. Personally, I thought it was quite interesting. I'm pretty sure they changed all the waxes inside because last time I was here, it wasn't the same.
I think they every time changing to put new
idols.
famous people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think before, like it's little bit expensive to go there, but after when I came, I think it's really cool and it's really worth it because I don't know, it's just like you see them only from TV and now you see them, okay, it's not a real person, but anyway, it's like real high and real everything. You just can hug and like, I don't know, it feels nice.
Alright, so now it's already 9 o'clock, so it's pretty late.
We
So
was lost.
yeah, we're actually lost. The staff were following us.
We're like, go already. We need to close this place. Ticket holder?
Do we need ticket?
We don't have tickets.
You need tickets? I didn't know we need tickets. Turns out, before you go to the Sky Terrace, you actually need to pay a fee, which the ticket you can buy it from ground floor. So now we're starting from the bottom again.
Before did you buy tickets?
No, I think it's something
Change, I
new
guess.
maybe. I've never paid tickets to just go up. It must be because there's so many tourists right now. That's why they start charging for even going up the view.
We don't think we need to go there because it will be around 30 minutes staying in the line and need to pay to go there. The better place is just go to around the loop and we get the same view as we can get upstairs.
Yeah, guys, it's getting really crowded. It's probably the first time I've ever seen so busy. My goodness, and now they start charging. Anyway,
Yeah, go to loop.
yep.
Twenty minutes later.
The skyscrapers in Hong Kong, it's always what captures my heart. And always when I was overseas, I was missing all these skyscrapers that I see from the peak. When you overlook the beautiful Hong Kong island and the night sky, it's just something special. My favorite childhood memories is always, look at this view. And when I was young in school, I like taking a photo. Or when I'm standing over on the other side of the harbour, I would say, this is what building, this is what building, this is what building, this is what building. I know exactly all the name of the buildings. Now I forgot everything, but... Oh my goodness, why so many people?
呢度啞鈴燒過，準備清場㗎啦已經。
All these people are trying to take a tram back down to Central.
But I'm sure they cannot.
That's a huge queue.
It's like a line to go
Maybe they don't know about buses?
I think so.
Interesting. So normally if we buy any tickets for transportation or activities, you usually book through a website called Klook. So as we mentioned earlier, apart from bus option, there are also lots of other transportation options for you to come to the peak. And one being is the famous peak tram. For adult price, return tickets is 88 Hong Kong dollars, and for a single trip it's 62 Hong Kong dollars. So you can come up the hill or you can go back down the hill, and it overlooks the magnificent, beautiful skyscrapers of Hong Kong. And if you want to save money, then use our code projectwhere.info to get 5% off your next purchase. So after spending a few hours at the peak, we actually made it back around our home place, and tonight dinner is going to be really special because we're having a very unique type of dining experience. It's at an open-air restaurant, and this place is called Oi Man San, which is around our location. So I'll put the Google Map location exactly here. So because we came really late and they're at a closing time, so just then we rush ordered everything. So let me tell you what we ordered. So this is what in Cantonese called Dai Pai Dong. So basically you can see there are lots of plastic chairs, plastic tables. It's very simple design. From the outlooks of it, it might not look very appealing, but from the inside, the food, the stir fry, is the highlight of this restaurant. So you can see the main menu, it's usually hang up on the wall, but they're all in Cantonese. So if you're a foreigner, it might be a little bit difficult for you to understand what it means. But from the photo, roughly, you can understand the kind of food that they serve. First dish, this is a stir-fried clams with black bean and chili sauce, which is a very signature dish in Hong Kong because, you know, Hong Kong is very famous for its seafood. Clams is one of the major seafood type that people eat in Hong Kong. Next dish we have is the clay pot with salted fish and chicken and tofu. So usually the reason why people order this dish is because they are attracted by the very strong salted fish smell. And the clay pot, it's also what's unique about this dish, and it's very hot actually. So usually when a waiter serves the clay pot, they will say, watch out for your hand. And the third dish we're having today is shredded pork with mushroom, with bean sprouts, and signature fried egg noodle. So I'm sure you guys have had a lot of fried egg noodles in the past in soup, but fried egg noodles is what's special in Cantonese cuisine. So you can see the staff here at the moment, they are very impatient because they're closing. But this is usually the kind of service you get in a Hong Kong restaurant, so don't expect too much. Okay. In this type of open-air restaurant, the reason why it's so popular is because their prices are so affordable. 4 dishes combined, 374 Hong Kong dollars. It's super cheap. Our last dish is actually coming now. No meals are complete in Hong Kong without a balanced vegetable dish. So this is a mixed vegetable in a pot with dry shrimp as well. With vermicelli, some seafood, some mushroom. This is why Hong Kong people live long, because their meals are so balanced. Everything on the table here is so delicious. It brings back all my childhood memories actually. Wow, just amazing. Anyway, I think this is the end of this vlog. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode here in Hong Kong, exploring Hong Kong in 2023. So if you guys want to watch more Hong Kong content, subscribe now, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers!
Bye!
Bye-bye!